So how do you know you're lifting heavy enough? And this is actually a really important point, because if you're doing 3 sets of 10 in one day and you get to the end of your set and it's flying up and the bar's moving really easy or the dumbbells are flying up and you're still doing like this and you don't really have to stop at any point, it's too easy. You're not building muscle, you're not toning up, you're not achieving any of the outcomes you actually want to achieve. Yes, you might get stronger slightly over a period of time, but you're actually losing some of the effort you put in. So this is a really simple way of doing it. I'll show you an example using this barbell, and I'll show you an example using a leg press machine. So if all your sets, particularly your working sets, look like this by the end, so let's say I'm doing 5 reps today, look like this, basically where the barbell flies up, there's no struggle off the floor, there's no difficulty actually moving it, and it's really clean. That is not a working set, that's a glorified warm-up. There are times we obviously want to lift lighter, and there will be times early on in the program. But typically you still need to have at least 1 to 2 struggle reps every single week. This doesn't mean folding your back in half like this. It still just means holding your shapes correctly but slowing down. So an example would be when I'm lifting, I'm struggling to get off the floor and I struggle to lock it out a wee bit. But I can still achieve it for the next rep. So same again, I go up, I lift, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow, and I manage to finish it off. Again, there'll be periods where it's harder and easier in the same rep. So if you find the barbell is not actually slowing down at all, or the reps aren't slowing down, as in you push as hard as you can and nothing moves, then you need to add a little bit of load. This can be tricky when you're first doing a program, because the idea is you don't know where your actual ceiling is, but you've got to work your way up there. Once you hit your ceiling, you might back off by 10 to 20% and adjust from there. I'll show you an example now of using another machine. So here's a machine example. I'll show you a leg press. So you're looking out for the weight slowing down without me making it slow down. So there's a difference between me slowing the weight down and the weight slowing me down. The weight slowing me down is mean I'm pushing as hard as I can and it won't speed up. Whereas if I slow it down, it's usually lighter and I can actually control it. So here's an example. Ah, come on.